Hi everyone. Okay, so this is a bit of an impromptu tutorial that I'm going to try and do. Sorry for the mess, it's not going to be aesthetic. I try, but I'm in a bit of a frenzy of coloring right now, so we're just going to move those on the side and try and do this because that's what I want to do. Okay, so everyone's been told that it requires a lot of patience. And while I get that, this kind of art, what I do, my doodles, are something that anyone can honestly do. So I think that you just have to sit down with a pen and a paper and zero expectations. And I think that's what's important, is to just not have expectations of what you're going to put on the paper. Because honestly, and I read this quote today, and it said, it's not the kind of art that you can do, but what art can do for you. And I think in a lot of ways, art has really helped me get out of my head, put myself out there. But it's also just helped me calm down, allowed me to breathe, allowed me to slow down in life, honestly. My brain does tend to have a lot of chaos, and this kind of helped calm it a little bit. So I do same repetitive motions, and I think that that's why it looks easier. But one of my favorite things to draw is, oh, I don't know if I can see this here. Sorry. Is the cake. Okay, so simple, super simple cake. You're just doing a little drippies on it, right? You can put a candle on it. You can put flowers on it. Like, it's just really simple. But in this case, the cake is actually going to be a flower pot. So we're just going to go with that. Again, no expectations. We're not really like looking to make anything specific here. We're just going for it. These little leaves, I use them a lot. So these come from my days of doing henna. And I love the little leaf motif that henna does. And it just, again, you learn how to do that and you do it a few 100,000 times, and then it gets easier. And it just comes out naturally at that point. And again, 1,000 of these, it may seem like a lot, but honestly, it's not that much because they're really tiny and you can do a bunch in just a little while. So I'm just going ahead and closing out this little cake flower pot thing to create like a little bit of a space in the side here. Right? Okay, so now this side looks empty to me, so what can I do? A couple things that I can do here. One of the things that I love to do is to use a little bamboo, what is it called? Pattern? I don't know. Just make that. And I do that in a lot of different places. When I'm trying to make like a little bridge, you'll see it in so many of my drawings, honestly. I use it for borders. Well, obviously, I had to pick a few ones where I don't use them. Oh, here we go. So, to see the little borders on there, I just use it on the bottom, etc. All right, now that's done. Okay, so my brain wants to do extra leaves on there. And then we just do that. It's a little difficult drawing and talking to myself, but I'm hoping that this is going to help somebody come up with, and then that way you can see the real speed at which this goes too, because a lot of times everything's done in like times 30 speed, and you think, oh, this person's so talented and they're doing this so fast, and no, I'm not. I'm literally drawing it a little bit at a time. Okay, these little mushrooms, just two little things. You close it up, you can do that, and then you just, ta-da. I don't know, did that show up on the camera or did I just do it outside the camera line? Okay, anyways, we'll draw it right here again. I can't see my camera, I can only see what I am drawing. And you get to experience the chaos of my head. Yay. Okay. Normally I would put on some quiet music around this time. And or audiobooks. Oh, audiobooks are so amazing because then you can listen to a story while creating a story. Like, how amazing is that? And recently I have been reading a lot of fan fiction, and fan fiction is incredible. There are some like brilliant writers out there who are able to just gift us with these like amazing stories of the characters that we love. Like, the world is full of beautiful people who are able to give us so much joy, and that's what we have to focus on, right? All right, so what I'm doing here is just basically creating a line of mushrooms, and because that's really pretty, and you know, mushrooms make everything magical. Fun fact, I did not eat mushrooms when I was growing up, not very much, until my dad came back from a trip and he brought canned mushrooms because we couldn't find them where we were growing up. It's not something that people ate back home. And he made us garlic mushrooms. And I have to say, to this day, those were probably the best mushrooms I had ever tasted. Anyway, that's just a bit of a random thing. And if my dad's listening to this, thank you, Dad. Because, like it or not, my dad is my biggest fan. Okay. All right, so do you see how that turns out? All right, where would you go from here? So for me, I'm thinking this is quite full, so I'm just gonna go right here and start something up here because now I don't want to do anything here. So why? I don't know, but that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna create a bit of a platform here. Again, the little bamboos. See, it's not that many different shapes. It's the same things over and over again. All right. I feel like birthday cake. Okay, we're gonna put a birthday cake on here. Ta-da! That turned out a little bit bigger than I thought, but oh well. And these little drippies, they really like tend to color really nicely. So, see? Like little drippy cakes. Where else do I have it? Oh, pile of puppies. Okay, I don't have it anywhere else here. So I learned something really fun and new from these adult coloring book groups that I joined. And it has really leveled up my coloring, honestly. And it's one of the things to do with the candles. So again, I will show you. Sorry. Maybe this will turn into a whole different kind of video. Maybe I won't post it. Who knows? But for now, we're just going to go with it. Oh, here. So you can see the candle on here. And I colored around it yellow. Then what you do, which I thought was really cool, and now I can't find my jelly roll. Oh, here. Jelly roll. This one here. You just outline that around it, and that kind of gives it a bit of a glow. You can see it a little bit more if I do it on this one here. So in this one, instead of doing outside, I'm going to go inside and create a glow with a little jelly roll. And once this is dry, I'll go in with a white jelly roll and kind of like dab in the middle to like bring it to pop up a little bit more. And then you just kind of go around it a little bit more. Anyways, that's just side note. Okay, back to the cake. All right, this is done here. This part feels empty, so we're gonna just go in with some leaves. Now you know why I've drawn a million of these, right? Okay, I want to cover this up. So I have done a lot of mushrooms on this side, so maybe I'll do something different on here. I'll do this little ring thing. I learn these different patterns And then I just lean into them because they make me happy. Like, how cool is this? Little chain of donuts. Ooh, little chain of donuts. Yep, that's what we're doing. Okay. Oh, too close to the fire, too close to the fire. Oh well. Roasted donuts. Okay. So now we've created a little bit extra on this side. So this side can now be closed off. What am I going to do on the outside? Can you guess? Yeah, leaves. That's right. You got it. So some circles, actually, because they do really well in like filling up stuff. And then some leaves. Oh, I wish I could speed this up on the... Okay, I'll try and do it really fast here if I can. Oh no. Wonky leaves. Ta-da! Close that up here. Okay. So, again, nothing has been planned, nothing has been done. What are we going to do? We don't want to join these two together. So how do we join it? We can use the little bamboo thing, or we can just do a line. Let's just do a line, because why not? Right? And then just for fun, so let's do another one here. Aha! This is where my snails are going to go. The snails are super, super simple and really wonky. So there's going to be one here. There's going to be another one here. Ta-da! Maybe they're sleeping. Yeah, let them be asleep. Sleep, little guy. Okay. A little bridge with some snails falling asleep. No, this guy won't slide. That's gonna be okay. He's gonna be fine. All right, we're gonna do some circles on here. Why? I don't know, because it's fun. And these are fun to color. You can color them really nice bubbles. You can color them really nice bubbles. What kind of English are you speaking right now? This is what happens when you talk to yourself. I mean, I do talk to myself, but not with the intention of other people listening to me. So this is... Okay, lost the chain of thought. What do we do here? I know. Yep, let's do some pots. Just for fun. Right? And then these pots, like what I do normally if I'm doing a pot, right? Can you see that? You can, right? Okay. You can grab like a little Sharpie. I love these. The red on this one is probably one of the most epic colors. All right. And then you just go like that when you're coloring it in. Or if you're going to leave it black and white, then just some little tiny doohickeys. But I leave them empty because I don't know if I'm going to color it or if I'm going to leave it black and white. So at that point, I just leave it like that. Oh, this looks empty here. Ta-da! Okay. All right, so this is done. Now, what do we do here? Ha, leaves. Why not? See what I mean? Like, it's not a lot of imagination. It's seriously the same stuff over and over. Okay, let's do some frosted mushrooms. These are fun. They're a little bit bigger. Oh, no. Let's do these. These are fun. Ta-da! Okay, I normally make these smaller, but I made them big. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure I've lost most of you. If you're still here, comment green alien. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. That's silly. Okay. But if you do, that'd be funny, because nobody would know what they were talking about. What you are talking about. Holy English. Okay. Fun fact, English is my 4th language. Okay. Ta-da. 3 of those there. Oh, might as well make it 4. Okay. And then wherever I feel that there is a gap, I just normally add a little circle to it. And that just kind of helps it like look more cleaner, tighter, etc. You know what I haven't drawn on these yet? Flowers. Ha! Okay, let's do some flowers. Let's do a little flower here. These come from my days of doing henna. So many flowers. Okay. One more here. If you are going to try doing this, do it on a twinchie or like something smaller. It just feels less intimidating than like picking up a big piece of paper. I mean, that's not that this is really big, but you know what I mean. All right, my other favorite thing to draw is these guys. I do them everywhere. And if I was going to show you, I would not be able to find even one thing where I've done it. Huh. Where did I do this? Right here. Okay. See? Like these little areas where you're just trying to fill up space. It's a space filler. So we're going to fill it up. These I find harder to color though. They tend to make everything look darker when you color them, but they're easy when your brain doesn't want to do anything else. You just want to fill up some space. So you just sit there. Honestly, you could just do this for the rest of the drawing and that would be fine. The other thing I do that fills up really nice, a lot of space nicely, is stars. I love these, but I'm not going to do that right now because, are you even seeing this? Okay, yeah. Because if I do, we're going to be here forever, and I honestly don't feel like I have that much more to say. Okay. What are we doing here? Oh, I know. Let's turn this upside down. It's not like it's a real thing, right? You could have upside down stuff. And so we're going to have an upside down smiling flower. Because why not? And it's asleep, because sleep is good. Oh, that eye. Oh well. It looks fine. It's okay. It's fine. Best part about drawing things that are tiny and that are so detailed is that you can really mess up on stuff and people are not going to be able to see because like no one's looking that closely to what you've done, right? Like if you forget to dot something or forget to like shade somewhere, it's okay. And honestly, who really cares? Because it's your art. It's what you're doing for yourself, right? We're lucky that we get to be in a community where we get to share our art and exchange it with different people. But this is just for you. Okay, so we've got one of these guys. Maybe I want to do two. Maybe he has other friends that are napping together. Go for a nap, little guy. Okay, and flower here. Do you see that? Do you see that mistake? Ha! In a little while, you won't see it. Okay. And fill up the spaces. I don't know, how much time has it been since I've been doing this? Am I even recording this? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. Chaos monster. Okay, do this. I want to leave some open space on here because it's kind of fun. So let's do some little dangly bits. Ta-da! This is again from henna. We did that a lot and it looks cute. Okay. Upside down flowers are asleep. This guy's doing well. I'm gonna have a big circle here just to fill up the space. What's this circle for? Nothing. Nothing, my friend. We're just filling up space. That's all we're doing. There is zero thought process into why that circle went there. Okay. These guys are going to become one of these, right? So we can do that. Little leaves everywhere. Okay. Only this much left. Are you still with me? If you are, drop an apple in the comments. Just kidding. I know at this point I'm just talking to myself. Okay. Here we go. Oh no. My dots are eaten up. Oh well. Just do that instead. Give it a little bit of structure there. Okay. What do we want to do here? Some rainbows. Why not two? A little flower here. Why not three? No, I'm not going to do a fourth one. Ta-da! The last little bit here. So obviously this is a little bit bigger than what I normally, like when I tell you that I'm doing a card that's going to take me 2 hours to do, then I'm thinking about more like that. Because, you know, tiny compared to that. Okay. Oh, also coloring. Coloring takes up so much time. Right. Yay. Okay. So that's it. It's all done. And at this point, you just go and say, ha, I did it. Look at me. Go Rishma. Okay. I hope this helps. Bye, guys. Thanks for putting up with me. Bye.